Today I head to the Manton Public Library to explore how this small space makes a huge impact on the community and how the library will soon grow in size to accommodate the needs of the area. Let's love our library. We're joined once again by Tracy, the director with the Wexford County Public Libraries. Now, we are in such a cute little space in Manton at the Manton Public Library. Tell us a little bit about this space, because it is packed everywhere you look. Every inch is
Yes.
utilized.
This is the Manton Public Library, which is one of our branches that serves the Manton community. It is the smallest physical location that we have. Luckily, we have a wonderful group of concerned citizens who have raised enough money to build us a new building. So we're going to be leaving this space, which has served us well for many years,
Absolutely.
but it's time for us to upgrade. Hopefully
You just
in a
need
few
more
months.
space.
Yes.
You just need the space.
Yes, we need more room for books.
Exactly. Need more room for books and activities, because
Yes.
speaking of which, tell us a little bit about the activities that the Manton community can enjoy here at the public library.
We offer story times, obviously. This morning is actually story time. Right now we're hosting it at the bowling alley, but when we move into the new location, we can have it in a building that the library owns. We also offer teen D&D, Dungeons and Dragons,
Whoa!
for our teen group. It'll be great to have more space for them as well.
Absolutely.
And then we do a lot of what we would call passive activities, activities that people can do as they pass through the library, because we just don't have a lot of space to hold events right now.
I bet.
So we do a lot of scavenger hunts and word searches and reading challenges and things like that.
So
Yeah.
to get you active, get you exploring the space, but because of the lack of space, you're kind of limited in the innovation that you can make.
Yes.
And that's why it's so exciting that the Manton Library is getting a new space. Tell us a little bit, because we are going to be chatting with the perfect person to give us all the information we need about the new space. But Tracy, I would just like to zoom in momentarily before we wrap up today.
Sure.
Why is this new space so exciting to you personally?
Because it's going to allow us to expand our services. We will be able to add more books. We'll have a dedicated children's area. We'll have a dedicated teen area. We're going to have 2 small meeting rooms where people can do Zoom meetings, Zoom calls. If you need to meet with your rep at the Veterans Affairs, there will be a place for you in town to do that privately and safely.
That is a huge boon for the community, Tracy. I know at the Cadillac Library, we have access to a lot of these services. It is so wonderful that net of influence is spreading, and that Manton is soon going to have a state-of-the-art library, which we are going to go chat with Miss Linda Kimball about that and get all the information on the new Manton Public Library. Tracy, always a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
We'll talk next time. All right, we are now meeting up with Linda Kimball, the president of the Friends of the Manton Public Library. Now, your organization worked tirelessly to
Yes, we
get
did.
a new space
We did.
for this community. Tell us a little bit about what that process was like.
Well, we started, several people in town started many years ago, probably back in 2016, but we actually established the Friends in 2019, and we started officially raising money to build the library. We got a plan, started working it, and in 2020 we actually had the $500,000 that we needed. Unfortunately, COVID hit and all of that went away. So we had an enhancement grant from the state, and that was canceled. So we kind of didn't do too much for the couple of years there that COVID was in town. Then in 2022, we were approached by True North, the gas station the owners in Manton, the Shell company, and they wanted the lot that we were going to build on, and they were willing to donate $200,000 in exchange for that lot. And I said, I'm never going to turn down money, so absolutely we can do that. And in that situation, we were able to move the location of the library to the old VFW hall site.
Gotcha.
And they had, the VFW had gone out of business basically a couple of years before that, donated their facility to the city. So the city owned the structure and the land. They were able to very easily switch that over after some, negotiations, and we were very fortunate to be able to get that money. And then we did get another grant from the state, an enhancement grant, and the rest of it we've all raised. So we now have over $650,000,
Woo!
which is amazing for our
That's
small
so
town.
amazing.
And so much of it came from local donors who just loved Manton, loved the library, really wanted to see it be in a better space.
Yeah.
And so there we are. We're building.
That all sounds absolutely incredible. Where could our viewers go to get updates on construction and visit the new Manton Library when it opens up?
Well, we do have a Facebook page so that we can go there. You can also come to the library and find out what's happening. Of course. And if you want to drive down on State Street at 603, you can actually see it happening.
So the best way, as I always say, to experience your public library is to visit. Pay a visit, chat with the incredibly knowledgeable librarians, and as always, we're going to make sure links to the Facebook for the Friends of the Manton Public Library so you can stay updated on the construction of the new facility. It's all going to be available on 9and10news.com after the show.